Every morning, as the sun rises and the world begins to wake up, you have a choice. You can either let the day happen to you, or you can take control of it. The difference between those two paths is often found in what you do first thing when your feet hit the floor. What if I told you that just a few minutes of intentional thought could set the tone for everything that follows? That's right, just a few moments can change the trajectory of your entire life. Success isn't something that happens by accident. It's built piece by piece, decision by decision, habit by habit. And where do habits begin? In the quiet moments when no one else is watching. Those early hours are precious because they belong only to you. No distractions, no noise, just you and your thoughts. This is your chance to plant seeds of greatness before the chaos of the day takes over. Start by reminding yourself why you're here. Why are you working so hard? What drives you? Maybe it's freedom. Maybe it's love. Maybe it's leaving a legacy. Whatever it is, bring that reason into focus every single morning. Let it fuel you. When you know why you're doing what you're doing, the how becomes much easier to figure out. Passion gives clarity, and clarity leads to action. Now, while motivation is important, don't wait until you feel like taking action. Waiting for inspiration to strike is like waiting for lightning to charge your phone. It's unreliable. Instead, commit to small disciplines every day. Discipline weighs less than regret. Think about it. How many times have you looked back and wished you'd started sooner, worked harder, or stayed consistent? Don't give future you any reason to look back with disappointment. Do the work now even if it feels insignificant. Small efforts repeated daily compound into extraordinary results. And remember this, you are the average of the people you spend the most time with. Surround yourself with dreamers, achievers, and believers. People who challenge you, inspire you, and push you to grow. If you want to fly with eagles, you can't run with turkeys. Protect your environment. Be selective about who gets access to your mind and heart. Their energy will shape yours. So choose wisely. Another powerful practice is learning. Every day, feed your mind with knowledge. Read books, listen to podcasts, watch videos, but make sure they're adding value to your life. Information without application is useless. So take notes, reflect on what you learn, and ask yourself, how can I use this today? Growth comes from understanding and applying wisdom, not just consuming it. One more thing, gratitude. Before you rush off to conquer the world, pause and be thankful. Gratitude shifts your perspective. It reminds you of how far you've come and opens your eyes to opportunities ahead. A grateful heart attracts abundance. When you appreciate what you already have, you create space for more blessings to flow into your life. So tomorrow morning when you wake up, don't just roll out of bed and dive headfirst into the grind. Take a moment, breathe, reflect, set an intention, speak life into your day. Tell yourself, today, I will move closer to my dreams. Today, I will become better than I was yesterday. Then go out there and live it, because success doesn't sleep, and neither should you. Not when you've got a purpose to fulfill. Remember, the best investment you can ever make is in yourself. Your growth matters. Your potential is limitless. And every sunrise brings a brand new opportunity to rewrite your story. Seize it. Own it. Live it. Let's talk about something that often gets overlooked but has tremendous power. Your words. Words are seeds, and they grow into thoughts, actions, and eventually outcomes. What you say to yourself every morning matters more than you might realize. If you wake up telling yourself, I'm tired, guess what? You'll feel tired all day. But if you wake up saying, today is going to be amazing, you set a completely different tone. Your mind listens to what you tell it. Feed it positivity, encouragement, and belief. And watch how quickly things start shifting in your favor. Now here's the deal. Most people don't fail because they lack talent or resources. They fail because they lack persistence. Life throws curveballs at everyone, but not everyone knows how to swing back. Some people quit after one strike, others after two, but champions keep swinging until they hit home runs. Persistence isn't glamorous, it's gritty. It's showing up when no one's cheering for you. It's doing the work even when the results aren't immediate. And let me tell you something, you won't always see progress right away. but trust that every effort counts. Every step forward adds up over time. Think about planting a tree. When you stick that little seed in the ground, nothing happens overnight. Days pass, weeks pass, maybe even months, and still there's no sign of growth above the surface. But beneath the soil, roots are forming, anchoring themselves deep into the earth. Then one day, finally, a tiny shoot breaks through. That's exactly how success works. All the unseen effort, the studying, the practicing, the failing, the learning. It's creating a foundation. So don't get discouraged if you're not seeing results immediately. Keep watering your dreams, keep nurturing them, and soon enough you'll see them sprout. Here's another truth: you can't control everything that happens to you, but you can control how you respond. Life is unpredictable. Sometimes it rains when you want sunshine and storms hit when you least expect them. But remember this: you have the power to choose whether those challenges break you or build you. Challenges are like weights in the gym. They may feel heavy, uncomfortable, and painful in the moment, but they're making you stronger. Without resistance, muscles wouldn't grow. Without adversity, character wouldn't develop. So instead of running from difficulties, embrace them. Use them as stepping stones rather than stumbling blocks. Speaking of character, let's address something important: your reputation. Your reputation is what others think of you, but your character is who you truly are when no one's watching. Focus on building strong character, because that's what lasts. Reputation can be fleeting. It depends on perceptions, which can change. But character, that's solid. It defines you. Be someone who does the right thing, even when it's hard. Show integrity, kindness, and humility. These qualities will earn you respect far beyond anything money or fame could buy. One of the biggest mistakes people make is underestimating the importance of consistency. We live in a world obsessed with instant gratification. Everyone wants quick fixes, overnight success, and shortcuts. But real achievement doesn't come from shortcuts. It comes from stacking small wins day after day. Imagine climbing a staircase. Each step might seem insignificant on its own, but together they take you higher and higher. Consistency builds momentum, and momentum creates breakthrough. So focus less on giant leaps and more on steady strides. Over time, those strides will carry you farther than you ever imagined. Another key principle is balance. Too many people chase success at the expense of their health, relationships, or peace of mind. They sacrifice everything to reach the top, only to find out the view wasn't worth the cost. True success isn't just about achieving goals, it's about enjoying the journey along the way. Take care of your body. It's the vehicle that carries you through life. Nurture your relationships. They're the support system that keeps you grounded. And prioritize your mental well-being, because a calm mind makes better decisions. Success without fulfillment is empty. Aim for both. Let's shift gears for a moment and talk about fear. Fear is natural. Everyone experiences it, including the most successful people you admire. The difference is, they don't let fear stop them. Instead, they use it as fuel. Fear means you're stepping outside your comfort zone, and that's where growth happens. Think about fire. It burns brightest when it's fed. Similarly, courage grows stronger when faced with fear. Don't avoid discomfort, seek it out, push past it. On the other side of fear lies opportunity, confidence, and transformation. Now let's discuss mindset. Your mindset is like the lens through which you view the world. If your lens is cracked or dirty, everything you see will appear distorted. A negative mindset magnifies problems and minimizes possibilities. A positive mindset, on the other hand, sees opportunities in challenges and lessons in failures. Cultivate a mindset of abundance rather than scarcity. There's enough success, joy, and love to go around for everyone. When you believe that, you stop competing and start collaborating. You stop hoarding and start sharing. Abundance attracts abundance, so align your thoughts with prosperity. Here's a question for you. Are you solving problems or creating them? Successful people solve problems. They identify pain points and offer solutions. They add value wherever they go. Unsuccessful people, on the other hand, tend to create drama, excuses, and obstacles. Which category do you fall into? Start paying attention to the impact you have on those around you. Do you lift people up or bring them down? Do you contribute positively or drain energy? Your influence matters. Make sure it's a force for good. Let's dive deeper into habits. Habits are like autopilot settings for your brain. Once established, they run automatically, freeing up mental energy for other tasks. But here's the catch. Habits can either serve you or sabotage you. Bad habits hold you back, while good habits propel you forward. Identify the habits that are holding you back right now. Is it procrastination? Negative self-talk? Poor time management? Whatever it is, replace it with something better. For example, if you struggle with procrastination, commit to working on a task for just 5 minutes. Usually once you start, you'll find it easier to keep going. Small changes lead to big transformation. Time management deserves special attention because it's one of the most valuable skills you can master. Time is the great equalizer. We all get the same 24 hours in a day. What separates achievers from dreamers is how they use those hours. Successful people prioritize their time wisely. They focus on high-impact activities and eliminate distractions. Ask yourself, am I spending my time on things that matter? Or am I wasting it on trivialities? Social media, endless scrolling, pointless arguments, these steal precious moments that could be spent building your future. Guard your time fiercely. Invest it in activities that align with your goals. Another aspect of success is taking responsibility. Too many people play the victim card, blaming circumstances, other people, or bad luck for their struggle. While external factors may play a role, ultimate responsibility lies within you. Own your choices, your actions, and your outcomes. When you take responsibility, you reclaim your power. You become the director of your life instead of a passive observer. Empowerment starts with accountability. Let's also touch on gratitude again because it deserves emphasis. Gratitude isn't just a warm, fuzzy feeling. It's a powerful tool for attracting positivity. When you express gratitude regularly, you train your brain to notice the good in every situation. Even during tough times, there's always something to be thankful for. A lesson learned, a friend who supported you, a skill you developed. Gratitude shifts your focus from lack to abundance, from problems to blessings. Practice it daily and watch how your perspective transforms. Now let's talk about resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks. No matter how carefully you plan, life will throw unexpected challenges your way. How you handle those challenges determines your trajectory. Resilient people don't dwell on failures. They learn from them and move on. They adapt, adjust, and keep pushing forward. Building resilience takes practice. Start by reframing failure as feedback. Instead of seeing it as the end, view it as part of the process. Each misstep teaches you something new, bringing you closer to success. One final thought before we wrap up this section. Never underestimate the power of dreams. Dreams give you direction. They provide a vision for your life and motivate you to take action. Without dreams, you drift aimlessly. With dreams, you have purpose. Write down your dreams. Visualize them. Speak them aloud. Let them guide your decisions and inspire your efforts. Remember, dreams don't work unless you do. Take consistent, deliberate steps toward turning your vision into reality. Life is a journey, and each day presents an opportunity to grow, improve, and evolve. By starting your mornings with intention, surrounding yourself with positivity, embracing challenges, and staying committed to your goals, you position yourself for greatness. Success isn't reserved for the lucky few. It's available to anyone willing to put in the work. So rise early, stay focused, and trust the process. You hold the pen to write your story. Make it extraordinary. Let's talk about something that often goes unnoticed, but plays a massive role in shaping your life: your environment. Your surroundings influence you more than you realize. If you're constantly surrounded by negativity, clutter, or toxic people, it's going to seep into your mind. On the flip side, if your environment is uplifting, organized, and filled with positivity, It'll elevate your energy and motivation. Take a look around you right now. Does your space inspire you, or does it drain you? Make it a point to design your environment intentionally. Clear out the clutter. Add elements that make you feel good, like plants, books, or meaningful quotes. And surround yourself with people who challenge and support you. A well-crafted environment acts as a silent coach, nudging you toward better habits and decisions. Now here's a truth that might sting a little. Excuses are the enemy of progress. We all have them. They're comfortable, easy to lean on, and they give us a temporary escape from responsibility. But excuses don't move you forward. They keep you stuck. The moment you catch yourself making an excuse, stop. Ask yourself, what's the real reason I'm hesitating? Is it fear, doubt, laziness? Once you identify the root cause, you can address it head on. Replace excuses with solutions. Instead of saying, I don't have time, ask, how can I make time? Instead of saying, I'm not good enough, remind yourself, I'm learning and growing every day. Small shifts in language create big changes in behavior. Another critical factor in achieving success is understanding the power of focus. Focus is like a laser. It cuts through distractions and zeroes in on what truly matters. But here's the thing. Focus isn't just about working hard. It's about working smart. You could spend hours doing busy work and still not get closer to your goals. To avoid this trap, define your priorities clearly. What are the top 3 things you need to accomplish today? Write them down and tackle them first. Block out distractions. Turn off notifications. Set boundaries with others and create a dedicated workspace if possible. Protect your focus like it's gold, because in many ways it is. Speaking of focus, let's delve into the concept of mastery. Mastery doesn't mean being perfect. It means committing to continuous improvement. No one becomes great overnight. It takes years of practice, patience, and persistence to reach the top of any field. Think about athletes, musicians, or entrepreneurs. They didn't achieve greatness by accident. They showed up daily, honed their craft, and embraced the grind. The same applies to you. Whatever your goal may be, break it down into smaller skills or tasks and work on mastering each one. Over time, those incremental improvements will compound into remarkable results. Here's another idea worth exploring: the importance of rest. In our hustle-obsessed culture, rest is often seen as laziness or weakness, but nothing could be further from the truth. Rest is essential for peak performance. Just like a car needs fuel to run, your body and mind need downtime to recharge. When you push yourself too hard without adequate rest, you risk burnout, which can derail your progress entirely. So listen to your body. Get enough sleep, take breaks throughout the day, and schedule regular periods of relaxation. Rest isn't the opposite of productivity. It's a vital part of it. Now let's shift gears and discuss the value of mentorship. Everyone needs guidance at some point in their journey. Even the most successful individuals had mentors who helped them navigate challenges and accelerate their growth. A mentor provides perspective, shares wisdom, and offers encouragement when you need it most. If you don't have access to a direct mentor, seek indirect ones. Books, podcasts, interviews, or online courses created by experts in your field. Learn from their experiences so you don't have to repeat their mistakes. Knowledge is a shortcut to success, and mentors are invaluable sources of knowledge. Let's also touch on the topic of self-discipline. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishments. Without discipline, even the best intentions remain unfulfilled. Developing discipline requires consistency and commitment. Start small. Set achievable goals and stick to them. For example, if you want to exercise regularly, start with just 10 minutes a day. If you want to read more, commit to 1 page a day. As these small actions become habits, they'll naturally expand over time. Discipline builds confidence because every time you follow through on a promise to yourself, you reinforce your belief in your ability to succeed. One area where discipline is especially crucial is managing finance. Financial literacy is a skill everyone should prioritize, yet many overlook it until it's too late. Money itself isn't the goal. It's a tool that allows you to live the life you desire. To master this tool, educate yourself about budgeting, saving, investing, and debt management. Avoid lifestyle inflation, the temptation to increase spending as your income grows. Instead, focus on building wealth gradually by living below your means and investing wisely. Financial freedom gives you options, security, and peace of mind, allowing you to pursue your passions without unnecessary stress. While we're on the subject of money, let's talk about generosity. Generosity isn't just about giving material possessions. It's about sharing your time, energy, and expertise with others. When you give freely, you create a ripple effect of kindness and goodwill. Plus, studies show that helping others boosts your own happiness and fulfillment. Find ways to contribute to your community, whether through volunteering, mentoring, or simply offering a listening ear to someone in need. Giving enriches both the giver and the receiver, creating a cycle of abundance. Another powerful principle is visualization. Visualization is the practice of imagining your desired outcome as if it's already happened. Athletes use it to enhance performance. Entrepreneurs use it to envision, discuss, and artists use it to spark creativity. When you visualize, you program your subconscious mind to align with your goals, making it easier to take inspired action. Spend a few minutes each morning picturing yourself achieving your dream. Feel the emotions associated with success, joy, pride, gratitude, and let those feelings drive you forward. Visualization turns abstract goals into tangible realities. Now let's address a common obstacle: comparison. In today's hyper-connected world, it's easy to fall into the trap of comparing yourself to others. Social media amplifies this tendency, showcasing highlight reels that rarely reflect reality. Comparison steals your joy and distracts you from your unique path. Remember, everyone's journey is different. Someone else's success doesn't diminish your potential. Instead of focusing on what others are doing, channel your energy into becoming the best version of yourself. Celebrate your wins, learn from your losses, and stay true to your vision. Let's also explore the concept of adaptability. Life is unpredictable, and rigid plans often crumble under pressure. Successful people understand the importance of flexibility. They're willing to pivot when circumstances change, experiment with new approaches, and embrace uncertainty. Adaptability doesn't mean abandoning your goals. It means finding creative ways to achieve them despite obstacles. Stay open-minded, stay curious, and never stop learning. The ability to adapt is a superpower in an ever-changing world. Here's a thought-provoking question: are you playing offense or defense in life? People who play defense react to situations as they arise, constantly putting out fires and feeling overwhelmed. Those who play offense, however, take charge of their lives. They anticipate challenges, prepare for opportunities, and proactively shape their future. Shift your mindset from reactive to proactive. Anticipate potential roadblocks and plan how to overcome them. Set ambitious goals and chase them relentlessly. Playing offense puts you in control, empowering you to dictate the terms of your life. Let's also highlight the significance of emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage your emotions, as well as empathize with others. It's a key predictor of success in both personal and professional settings. High emotional intelligence helps you navigate relationships effectively, resolve conflicts peacefully, and maintain resilience during tough times. Develop your emotional intelligence by practicing self-awareness, regulating your emotions, and actively listening to others. These skills will serve you well in every area of life. Another important aspect of personal growth is embracing discomfort. Comfort zones are safe, predictable, and familiar, but they're also limiting. Growth happens outside your comfort zone, whether it's public speaking, starting a business, or having difficult conversations. Stepping into discomfort stretches your capabilities and expands your horizon. The more you expose yourself to uncomfortable situations, the more confident and capable you become. Discomfort is temporary, but the rewards of pushing past it are lasting. Let's also talk about the power of celebration. Too often we rush from one milestone to the next without pausing to acknowledge our achievements. Celebration reinforces positive behaviors and motivates you to keep going. When you accomplish something big or small, take a moment to celebrate it. Treat yourself to something special. Share your win with loved ones, or simply reflect on how far you've come. Recognizing your progress fuels your momentum and reminds you why the effort is worth it. Now let's discuss the role of patience. Patience is a virtue, but it's also a skill. Instant gratification is tempting, but lasting success requires delayed rewards. Building a meaningful career, nurturing relationships, and developing expertise all take time. Trust the process and resist the urge to rush. Progress may feel slow at times, but remember that consistent effort compounds over time. Be patient with yourself and trust that your hard work will pay off. Another valuable lesson is the importance of curiosity. Curiosity drives innovation, creativity, and lifelong learning. Stay curious about the world around you. Ask questions, seek answers, and explore new ideas. Never assume you know everything. There's always room to grow. Cultivate a mindset of wonder and discovery, and you'll find inspiration in unexpected places. Let's also emphasize the value of authenticity. Authenticity is about being true to yourself, embracing your strengths and weaknesses, and living according to your values. In a world full of filters and facades, authenticity stands out. People are drawn to genuine individuals who aren't afraid to be themselves. Don't try to fit into someone else's mold. Carve your own path. Authenticity builds trust, fosters connection, and creates a sense of purpose. Finally, let's revisit the idea of legacy. Legacy isn't just about leaving behind material possessions. It's about the impact you have on others and the world. How do you want to be remembered? What contributions do you want to make? Living with legacy in mind gives your life greater meaning and direction. Focus on creating value, inspiring others, and leaving a positive mark wherever you go. Legacy is built through consistent acts of kindness, leadership, and service. Let's talk about something that often gets overlooked but can make a monumental difference in your life: the power of saying no. Many people struggle with setting boundaries because they fear disappointing others or missing out on opportunities. But here's the truth: every time you say yes to something that doesn't align with your priorities, you're saying no to something that does. Protecting your time and energy is essential if you want to achieve meaningful goals. Learn to say no gracefully but firmly. It's not selfish, it's self-preservation. When you guard your focus, you create space for what truly matters. Another lesson worth exploring is the importance of gratitude in relationships. Relationships are the foundation of a fulfilling life, whether it's family, friends, colleagues, or mentors. Yet many people take their loved ones for granted until it's too late. Show appreciation regularly. Tell the people in your life how much they mean to you. A simple thank you or "I appreciate you" can strengthen bonds and deepen connection. Gratitude transforms relationships from transactional to transformative, creating a sense of mutual respect and loyalty. Now let's shift our attention to the concept of lifelong learning. The world is changing faster than ever before, and staying relevant requires continuous education. Whether it's acquiring new skills, staying updated on industry trends, or exploring unrelated fields, learning keeps your mind sharp and your options open. Don't limit yourself to formal education. Seek knowledge in everyday experiences. Read books, attend workshops, listen to experts, and observe the world around you. Every interaction holds the potential for growth if you approach it with curiosity and humility. Speaking of growth, let's address the role of feedback. Feedback is one of the most powerful tools for improvement, yet many people resist it because it feels uncomfortable. Constructive criticism isn't an attack, it's an opportunity to refine your abilities and expand your perspective. Instead of defending yourself, listen actively and ask clarifying questions. Look for patterns in the feedback you receive and use them as a roadmap for growth. Surround yourself with people who care enough to challenge you and push you toward excellence. Growth happens when you embrace discomfort and welcome feedback with an open heart. Here's another principle to consider: the law of reciprocity. This universal law states that what you give comes back to you, often in unexpected ways. When you invest in others, whether through kindness, support, or mentorship, you create a ripple effect that benefits everyone involved. Be generous with your time, resources, and expertise without expecting anything in return. Over time, you'll notice that generosity attracts abundance. People will naturally gravitate towards you, eager to collaborate and contribute to your success. Reciprocity fosters trust, builds networks, and creates win-win situations. Let's also touch on the topic of resilience during tough times. Life has a way of testing us when we least expect it. Loss, failure, rejection. These experiences are inevitable, but they don't define you. What defines you is how you respond. Resilience isn't about avoiding pain. It's about enduring it with grace and emerging stronger on the other side. Build resilience by cultivating a strong support system, practicing mindfulness, and focusing on solutions rather than problems. Remember, storms pass. Even the darkest nights give way to dawn. Keep moving forward one step at a time. Now let's delve into the idea of intentionality. Intentionality means living with purpose and making conscious choices, aligned with your values. Too many people drift through life on autopilot, reacting to circumstances instead of shaping them. Take charge of your destiny by setting clear intentions for each day, week, and year. Ask yourself, what kind of person do I want to be? How do I want to show up in the world? Then align your actions with those answers. Intentionality gives your life direction and ensures that your efforts lead to meaningful outcomes. Here's another thought: small actions compound over time. It's easy to dismiss minor decisions as insignificant, but they add to major results. For example, choosing to read 10 pages a day might seem trivial, but after a year, you'll have consumed dozens of books. Saving a small percentage of your income monthly might feel inconsequential, but over decades it grows into substantial wealth. Focus on the little things, the daily habits, the consistent efforts, and let compounding work its magic. Success isn't about grand gestures, it's about relentless consistency. Let's also highlight the value of optimism. Optimism isn't about ignoring reality or pretending everything is perfect. It's about believing in the possibility of better days ahead. An optimistic mindset helps you navigate challenges with hope and determination. When faced with adversity, ask yourself, what's the lesson here? How can I grow from this experience? Reframe setbacks as stepping stones and view obstacles as opportunities in disguise. Optimism fuels perseverance and keeps you motivated even when the path feels uncertain. Another key aspect of personal development is understanding the balance between action and reflection. Action moves you forward, but reflection ensures you're heading in the right direction. Set aside time regularly to evaluate your progress, celebrate your wins, and identify areas for improvement. Journaling is a great tool for this. Write down your thoughts, insights, and lessons learned. Reflection deepens your awareness and helps you stay aligned with your long-term vision. Let's also explore the concept of courage. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's taking action despite fear. Fear is natural. It's a survival mechanism designed to protect us from danger. But sometimes fear holds us back from pursuing our dream. To overcome it, break big challenges into smaller, manageable steps. Start with something that scares you just a little, then gradually increase the difficulty. Each victory builds confidence and diminishes fear. Courage is a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it becomes. Now let's discuss the importance of patience with others. Just as you need patience with yourself, extending that same grace to others strengthens relationships and fosters collaboration. Everyone operates at their own pace, faces unique struggles, and brings different strengths to the table. Instead of judging or rushing them, offer encouragement and support. Celebrate their victories and empathize with their challenges. Patience creates harmony and allows teamwork to flourish. Here's another idea. Creativity thrives in constraint. Many people believe that freedom fuels innovation, but limitations often spark ingenuity. Constraints force you to think outside the box and find resourceful solutions. Whether it's a tight budget, limited time, or restricted resources, embrace these challenges as opportunities to innovate. Creativity isn't just for artists. It's a mindset anyone can cultivate. Approach problems with curiosity and experiment with unconventional approaches. Let's also emphasize the significance of gratitude for progress, no matter how small. Progress isn't always flashy or dramatic. It's often incremental and subtle. Celebrating tiny victories reinforces positive behavior and motivates you to keep going. Did you wake up earlier than usual? Celebrate it. Did you complete a task you'd been procrastinating on? Acknowledge it. These moments may seem minor, but they're building blocks for bigger achievements. Gratitude for progress keeps you energized and optimistic. Finally, let's talk about the importance of dreaming boldly. Dreams are the seeds of greatness. They inspire action, fuel passion, and provide a sense of purpose. Don't settle for mediocrity or shrink your aspirations to fit societal expectations. Dream big, aim high, and dare to imagine a future that excites you. Write your dreams down, visualize them vividly, and take consistent steps toward bringing them to life. Bold dreams attract bold opportunities, and the universe conspires to help those who pursue their passions with conviction. As we wrap up, remember that every sunrise is a fresh start, an opportunity to rewrite your story and shape your destiny. The power lies within you. Your thoughts, actions, and habits determine where you'll be tomorrow. Embrace challenges as stepping stones. Surround yourself with positivity, and stay committed to growth. Success isn't about perfection, it's about persistence. Celebrate small victories, keep learning, and dream boldly. Your legacy begins today. Take control, trust the process, and live intentionally, because greatness doesn't happen by accident. It happens by design.